Apart from temporary bar staff, not many Australian exports are desirable. But in recent years, there has been one remarkable car that has made the trip and thrilled its small but very appreciative audience. It is, without doubt, the best-kept secret in motoring. All over the world, kids grow up with aspirations of owning a Ferrari, Porsche or Lamborghini. But in Oz, all the young pups desire an HSV Holden. Why? Because their racing cars win pretty much everything they enter. For years, Holden has dominated the Australian V8 Touring Car Championship, and the laurels from the infamous Bathurst 1000 practically live in their trophy cupboard. With those sort of sporting credentials, it's no wonder the road cars are so sought after. And this is the most sought-after version of the lot, the spanking new, rip-snorting GTSR, where R stands for RRR. HSV, or Holden Special Vehicles, is to Holden what M is to BMW, or what AMG is to Mercedes. It's solely owned by Tom Walkinshaw Racing, a man who makes Formula One cars in his spare time, which explains why the performance figures are so staggering. Under the bonnet beats a mighty 5.7-litre V8, an engine that cut its teeth on the Chevy Corvette. It dishes out a delicious 410 brake horsepower and an astonishing amount of torque that's all dumped on the back doorstep of its rear-wheel drive chassis. But even with all that power, you'll still be amazed by its lightness of foot. A 6-speed gearbox from the Dodge Viper and a limited slip diff helps it get cleanly to 60 in just 4.9 seconds before it valves its way on to a limited 160. And I'll remind you that this is a 4-door saloon. Perfect then for the family that's always late. But perhaps the biggest surprise about this car is its handling. Give traction control the night off, a blip of the throttle, a little turn of the wheel, and it'll send enthusiastic drivers into sideways heaven. A car this big and this heavy should never be able to handle this well. Anarchy for the UK, it's coming sometime, and maybe I give her on time, stop a traffic line. Your future dream is a shopping scheme, 'cause I wanna be anarchy. Now, we all know that you and your Holden are not going to spend every mile in a blaze of smoking rubber, so for those more refined moments on the road, HSV has kindly kitted out the inside with the leather from 100 cows. At least I think they're cows, though I can't be sure I've seen any bright red cattle, even in the outback. Luckily, though, there's this super silver-tone dash, which is easy on the eye, and in this little cubby are things from a tar gauge to a torch. 4 airbags, air conditioning, cruise control and ABS are all standard, as are the enormous rear seats. You could go walkabout back there. The Holden may be an iconic sports saloon in Australia, but over here it'll have to compete with the sublime BMW M5. At £50,000, the Aussie is only £2 cheaper than its BMW rival, but it is one of the cheapest cars on earth to look after, only requiring a service every 50,000 miles. On performance, the Holden beats the BM easily, but the M5 is more refined and civilised. But then, it's not Australian, is it? As you may have guessed, this car has won a very special place in my petrol-pumped heart. And if you're looking for a cheaper, more exclusive mile muncher to the M5, then here it is. But a few words of warning. With only 15 of the 100 made coming to the UK, you better get your foot down now. HSV's slogan is bang on. I just want one.